Welcome back, ladies and gents. At the end of the last video, I was doing some crafting. I said I was going to stay here and handle it. However, after 3 or 4 more days of crafting, I still could not get the legendary two-handers. So Corinne and Archer are going to stick with the masterwork for now because I didn't want to stay any longer because we've got Jalmary's being sieged and there's no one going in that direction. Of course, I'm all alone and I'm short 1 troop. So I'm going to run up here, grab 1 troop, and then head towards Jalmary's. I did get... Stop pressing the wrong button again. I did get Zanny, the legendary sword, and the large bag, and Tommy. Every one of the new troops are set. I just did not get the two-handers that I was trying to get. We'll take 1 infantry here. We'll take you. And I might as well buy the... Sitting there all those days, I've probably chewed through a lot of food. Yeah, all right. Now Varcheg is also being attacked. I don't know where... Traveling... Okay, so Lauren, who's going to Varcheg, you're gathered near Carfinian. Well... I don't know what you're doing, but this is... They're going to be gone by the time I get there. Nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do anyway with a single, just my 1 party. But maybe we can save Varcheg. I suspect this is... Is this the Western Empire? Southern Empire. Are we at... Yep, we're at peace with the Southern... With Azrai down south. Okay, they got Jalmary's. Of course, I stopped moving because that was my target. Let's get moving again. That herding penalty is slowing me down. But if I get rid of all the horses, then the next time I have a large army, then I'm going to be slow again. Let's see if I were to call... Yeah, there's quite a few available. Not my kids. And they're still looking good as far as quantity. They're sitting pretty. I'm surprised they've still got that many troops. Let's see if these guys are going to go for rotate, which I suspect they will. And I see the Sturgeons just took out... Was that Lauren's army? Yeah, I don't... No, there's Lauren. We're just being beset on all sides. You've seen it before. You know how it works. You just got to stamp out the fires. And then once you've knocked them down a bit, you start retaking there. That's who I want. They're going for Grissagus. Well, you're going a weird way. Maybe they're coming from Jalmary's. Because that's a weird way to go to Grissagus. All right, let's get up there. And on the way to Grissagus, who will I call? Maybe Furcreed. Let's let him get out. Excuse me. Let's look at nearby. Yeah, Furcreed has got 110. So he had 106 when he went in there. So he did recruit 4 people. And let's look at him. He's rich. So we'll grab him. Are you rich? Yeah, meaning if they lose troops, they can afford to replace them. Since he's so close. Also, let's go ahead and grab him some more. Gavin, you're going to Atacania, but you're chasing this person whom you'll never catch. All right, Furcreed, what do you look like? You can have 3 more troops, and you have... Any troop will be fine. So we'll give you 1 infantry, 2, 3. I just got 4, didn't I? There we go. Now you're topped off. Where is Oana coming from? I don't even see her yet. There she is. Oh, she's going to catch this for these guys. Now they'll run them down. You know what, girl? You're doing good work there, so just stay. We'll just do it. Me and Fur Creed will do this. We'll wait till daylight, of course. Oh, it looks like these guys are coming. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to jump in. I don't want to wait any longer. Let's see if Oana winds up joining the siege or the attack. Yeah, she did. Well, Tommy infantry and Marcus infantry. All right. Everything looks good. And this is the... Generally, they congregate up here. We don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. Get everybody situated. Got a very small amount of horse. Maybe it's because they're broke up. 54. Oop, I didn't mean to click that. I don't know what happened there. Go back here. 39, 54, and 25. And you have... Cole, we'll put you down here. There we go. All right. Let's bring you along here. And horse archers over here.
Shooting!
Let's just get a move on. Let's run here. They're going to their left, our right. Okay. Only 8 horse archers to deal with.
Footmen! Forward! Get moving! Horse! Move! Riders!
Let's get our right wing of horse as far in that direction as we can. Let's go right there.
Onwards! Soldiers! Get around! Move out! Riders here! Kill them all!
Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, looks like they're set. Here comes their horse.
Infantry! Turn on face enemy!
I missed, obviously. That's all right. I can go get my javelin. All right, keep coming, keep coming.
Forward! Horseman!
Horse over there.
Move out! Footman, hear me! Get moving! Around! Move! Riders!
I don't want to toss amongst my people. But I will to get that banner guy out of the way. Missed. All right. Fire him if you got him. Give me that jav back. Come on up, archers. Can't get the cav over to the right. There's not. We're too close against the wall, unfortunately. Come on. There we go. There's a noble. That shield to give out sooner or later. We're just going to let the archers do their work. Horses, hold. Can you face There we go. All right, now, javelins, let loose. All right, horse, get involved. Horse, get involved. Archers, back off. Watch these tossers out to the side. Oh. All right, charge. Piece of crap. All right, charge everybody. We see their respawn wave coming in. Again, foolhardily running into these archers like I do. The day is lost. All right, take him out, take him out, take him out. Believe it or not, I'm running this guy. Well, when we were going downhill, I was running him down because the weight of my armor increased my speed.
Warrior, leave no one breathing.
If I only had a javelin. Get him right in the head. Ooh, good hit. I think that's it. No, they're still running in this direction. Maybe a horse way out there that I can't see. Ah, they got him. All right, so we lost 23, which is way more than I would have thought, and they were mostly horse. All right, I got one in tactics, and Ashley and Ayla went down. What about the new guys? Rogan. Marcus got nothing and did not go down. How does that happen? Rogan got some updates. Zanny got 2 and 2, but no kills. All right. Prisoner. Till we can get a handle on things, we're going to face the B team and then later the C team. So we keep locking you guys up for the 2.7 minutes that you stay locked up. I was trying to remember where we are. We're outside of Grisegas. Maybe I got enough time to drop these troops in the castle garrison. All right, Roman, we want you to have damage with thrown weapons. Don't care about leg protection. And Cav, this is movement speed with pole arms and movement speed to infantry. 3 hit points to infantry. We're going to go with hard knock. I still don't know. Years ago, I read an assessment of this by someone who knew how to read the files in the game. And he said hard knock only applied the way it was coded. It only applied to those big hammers. It didn't apply to anything else, but I don't know. Either way, I'm going to go with hard knock because I've never bothered to look into it again. It's not that important that I'm worried about well, I don't ever worry about min-maxing, but I do try to pick what I think would be appropriate for what I'm doing. If you want to call that min-maxing. I don't lose sleep over something, though. I don't know why they won't show him in his combat gear. Actually, I do think I know why. Hold on. Let's see. Whoopsie daisy. That was Tommy. That's why. Okay. Let's find you anything to put on. There we go. That way I don't have to worry about seeing that. That's even better. You don't have any. There we go. And a scarf. That doesn't really help wearing a scarf, but all right. All right, at least you're not looking the way you were, and I can live with that. Okay, now I need to... Oh, I don't have any... I don't know why I got all those prisoners. I don't have any companions to pass them along to. Oh, I could... How is it? No, I've got too many... Let's jump in here. Ooh, they didn't desert. So I can give all those to the garrison. No, everybody. All the militia. We lost a lot of troops, though. Because I didn't have my children, my finely trained children by my side. I cannot donate prisoners. All right, let's move on. Then we're going to run to Rote. But we're going to hit... No, I would normally want to go hit Vathia, but you've got to go all the way down here, turn around and go all the way back up, and I don't want to do that. We'll hit Carfinian. All right, they got Battania. I guess you can have it. By the way, if you enjoy any of the videos that I put up or just like watching them to kill time, like I do with some videos, please press the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Oh, Samantha's, that army is being attacked by Cranarog. I think I can take all of these because I think she lost, or Furcreed lost a lot. Yeah. Oh, that's exactly right. Okay. Is that Ragged's army? I don't know. Maybe they won. I didn't see anything else about it. Where are you going? You're going to Battania. All right. That means you're going to come by me. So let's go to this. That's the keep. Let's put these in the dungeon. And let's see who owns Rote. Fingial. Is Fingial rich? They are. So let's recruit all of these and toss them into the garrison. I'm going to be short some troops. And I don't have my companions to draw from. They've only got 26k. We'll do the best we can with what we have available. Probably wasn't any decent loot. I will keep that just to go through and look since I've got a lot of new people. 29 is not something I would normally keep, usually 30 or higher. And I'm pretty sure, let's lock that in. I'm pretty sure there's not enough money here to take this stuff. Yeah. We got 60K worth of stuff here. 1270. And 124. 120. All right, now let's look at, can anybody use that 29? Could even be the yeah, that's what I was going to say. My non-family members, because I know I've been taken from them to give to the other guys, to the family members. Might even be able to use this 28. Yep, right there. Now, hopefully, we don't have to go down to 26 again, like we just were. All right, that's it. All right, let's. Who is? I should have checked that. Yep, that's why we had so many losses. I had Rogan. Well, might as well leave him. What is he up to? I just looked at it. 71. We're gonna have to fight these guys actually, so I'm gonna swap it back over to Sheila so that we can heal quickly. They're gonna be 1,000. Yep, I'm gonna have to call Oana and Lid and all right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That might be enough. Owner of Mazdadan. Let's see who owns. Oh, wait a minute. Gavin is the only sturgeon, so I'm going to give it to him. I think he's the only that clan Togar is the only sturgeon clan we have. So just by default, I'm going to give it to him since it's a sturgeon holding. He won't suffer that penalty. You know, the wind's blowing something fierce up here. So allergies are really. In fact, I think I've got the ceiling fans downstairs running, but I'm gonna go turn the fan on right here. Let me see. All right, it's starting to get warm. I just want to grab something while I can at Rimtol and Clag. If I can, that is. No matter what it is, I just need to get some troops in me. My party. And then we head straight back to Ataconia. Definitely need a couple of horses. Well, you know what? I can probably take the horses. Because I typically have... There's one horse. That's fine. And... Let's see what we get here. Just take all of that. And I'm still short. Have they... Yes, they have. All right, so we're going to head back. And then I'll recruit what I can along the way. We'll take the volunteer and the wood runners. The skirmisher and both of these. All right. I will take this highborn youth just to top me off. Because they were gathering as they moved. I don't know how much larger they may be by the time we get there. Better safe than sorry. I tell you, the fact that ever since I decided to ask people to subscribe just to see what would happen, I tell myself every time before I start, I'm going to do it right at the beginning, and I forget every time. That ought to tell you how important, you know. I mean, it's really not high up on my list. It's more to prove a point than anything else. All right, I don't know if we can get there in time. We're going to have to fight in darkness, so 120, that's going to be close. Maybe it'll just be breaking daylight when we get there. Oh, we made it. 1175 or 660, I think it said. Let me get up here so I can see what's going on. Oh, they're 460 away. That sun. All right, I know this battlefield. Go, go, go. for initial setup is going to be right here.
Footman, move out! So move!
Then we'll see what they do. They're still closing. That one, that stump right there and that log always screws up my setup here. Because it interferes with the formation. I'm going to go ahead and get off the horse. We'll have the horse come up here and over there. Horse archers, go ahead and do your thing.
Sergeants, take command.
We'll let bowmen loose to do what they want to do. Oh, they knocked my guy down. Wow, what? It wasn't even close. Well, at least I got Yezna. I want to go get my javelin if I can. There it is. Because I'm going to let the archers do their thing until these guys decide they want to come in at us. Then I'll release the jabs. I don't know. Let's move over just a little bit this direction so more people. There we go. All right, release the jabs. I just threw right between everybody. How could I not hit someone? I am terrible at this. All right, horse, go on their archers. Right in the face, I do believe. Gotta watch out for their little tossers there. That horse knocked me off target. I'll take you. Not who I was aiming at, but I'll take you. Oh, he stepped forward to toss and I missed him. You throwing? Oh, I wanted to get that. Missed him. All right, let's get our horse back. And our horse archers. Because we want them to come to us. That reinforcement wave. Is there any javelins I can pick up? Right there. Even though those are not ours, I'll take them. I assume that parts apply regardless of the javelin you're using. All right, archer, stop. We don't want them to break too soon. Also, I want you guys to spread out some more so we can get more javelins. More frontage for the javelins. That horse, that's a dead horse. All right, come on, 82. Are they? No, they're still coming. All right, stop with the jabs. Let them come to us. Give me those jabs. And those jabs. Okay, archers, go ahead and finish them off. Do your thing. I hope they don't break and instead they come at us once they've taken a beating. I need one more jab. There we go. All right, march in. Come on. Are they running? All right, everybody charge. I was hoping they'd come in and not run, but we'll take what we can get.
Footmen, side by side. Soldier attack, no.
I was trying to get over to that horse. I don't even know where it went now. There it is. Well, at least he's not running away from me. He took a 90-degree turn there. Chances of me getting down in front of them are... Well, we'll see. They've got that far group way out there. See them running across the top of that hill over there. And again, remember, this is a route, so I'm allowed to use my horse as I run them down. That's my rules. Oh, he almost killed my horse. You know what? I can't allow that. Where'd he go? Which one was it? I think they got him because I don't see him. That was a Falksman. I don't see him anymore, so they might have got him. All right, let me run down. Oh, I'm not going to make it. Get off the horse. Get off the horse. Nope, didn't make it. Let's go this way. Trying to stand in front of him and block him. At least the one I'm swinging at. All right. So I lost 2. We lost 6 overall. 2 wildlings, which is appropriate. You lose infantry. And you also are going to be prisoners.
I give up.
So we can get it. Oh, I got some troops here. Let's see if any of them are Battanian. The horseman, the warrior. Obviously, I'm going to take everybody, but I'm just looking to see what I'm going to get. Let's see about who got an upgrade here. 8 upgrades. Hopefully, it was the new guys. It most certainly should be, at least. I shouldn't say certainly. Sheila the medic got an upgrade. We want her to have perfect technique, travel speed to her throwing weapons, because she's not going to be on a horse. All right, there's Zanny. She's almost going to upgrade to 14, maybe in the next battle. She's never going to be a party leader, so we're going to give her stamina. And we want you well-built and fury and shield breaker and hunter. Sorry, I just... Hunter is my nephew. All right, that made me chuckle. All right, let's see what we got here. Fur Creed, can you have any more troops? Yeah, you can have 3 more troops. Let's accommodate you. And you could use some archers. So let's give you 1, 2, 3. I shouldn't do this before we... You know what? Let's jump in. Where are you going, though? Are you going at a... I don't know where you're going, but let's jump in here. Oh, jump in here. Go, 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 go. Don't lose any troops. Okay. See, if they were going to stock troops in there, I didn't want them to do it before I gave them these troops. Let me see if there's room in the dungeon. Nope, no room in the dungeon. All right, let's leave. Let's go ahead and top everybody off. You can have a lot of... We'll just give you whatever you can take. And them 2. Didn't I lose some troops? How is it that I don't... Maybe I didn't lose... I did lose 2 infantry. I didn't have 474. I didn't have 2 extra. Why am I just perfect now? Maybe that's why. That's why, because there's... I got troops from that guy. All right, now I have too many prisoners. Yeah, I'm just going to have to let the prisoners go, because I can't put them in the castle. Only the AI can do that when it's full. So we'll just drop the low tiers. And I want to run to rotate, but I think this guy... Let me get out of his way to see if he's going to go here. Yeah, he's going there. So, and if I stay in the castle, he will not go there. So let's just get out of his way, let him lock in, and we'll go right back and engage. Well, I will wait till morning. Yep. We'll wait till the sun comes up. Well, till it gets daylight when I'm comfortable, which is usually close to noon. He hasn't started the battle yet because he hasn't even built the siege. All right, this is good. We'll go now. 1114 verse 1072. And I'm almost positive you guys are all archers. If not, so be it. I just don't want to take the time right now to look at that. Different colored. I've been looking at the color of the trees. Light green, dark green, kind of yellowish. Wonder what season it is in game. Fall, I guess. All right, I don't think they're going to come towards us. I'd really like to be out here in the open so my archers will have some room to do their work. So I'm going to start over here just in case they do come for us. We may be able to get some good hits in. You can stay up there. Let's see what happens. Oh, they're way... All right.
Warriors!
We're going to march in. They're way away from... We got to get over that rise if we can. I didn't expect them to start 650 units away. I'm glad I didn't back up any further, because we were just going downhill. Didn't want to do that. There's only 6 horse archers, not a threat.
Infantry!
All right. Get here as quickly as possible.
Move! Horses! Get moving! Hear me!
Horse archers right here.
Move out!
Let me see what they're doing. I'm not sure. Okay, they're staying right where they're at. Wasn't sure what they were going to do here because it's very seldom I've started in that particular location on this map. It's not often. That's why I'm not that familiar with this one. Look, you know what? If I could get off... She's coming right at me, or he, so I'm going to take him out. I didn't really have time to get off my horse and draw the weapon. It takes too long, so I just take him out right off the bat. We're not really engaged yet. This is just the opening skirmishes. All right, once these guys get closer, I'll start going in this direction. Let me get over here and see what it looks like. I don't know what kind of horse I'm on. I think it's just an everyday horse because I didn't have the skills to ride a good one. Based on the color of it, it's probably just a low tier. It'll tell me if I get off. Hang on. A Carahan. All right, we want to come right over here.
Warrior! Move, archer! Move!
All right, now I can see what's going to happen. I'm going to go ahead and get off the horse. Where did he hit me at? I don't see... Oh, in the leg. In the calf. In the shin on the right leg. All right. We'll get better coverage here. All right.
Footman, hit forward! Army, get moving!
Yeah, we're not going to have room to put the horse to the right, so we're going to send both wings to the left. My left, their right. We're going to keep coming over here.
March onwards!
We got 183 archers. I know what we'll do. We'll get the horse behind them and then slam into them.
Infantry, move
All right.
out! Arrows, get moving!
We'll see what this looks like once we get set up. I need to be a little higher so I can get my horse around behind them. All right, now let's have our archers have a go, see what happens. All right, horse, can you get up there? And up there. Horse archers, come over here. All right, their horse are getting antsy, so let's go into a wall. My horse is getting around behind them. Go, go, go. We'll slam into their archers who are in the back row. All right, toss them if you got them. All right. Get over here. I don't like the way this horse is going to come in unimpeded, except for the trees, of course. Can I take you out, buddy? Nope. Forget it. All right, they're going to reset here. Archers, keep doing your thing. Keep feeding them into the grinder. Enemy AI. It's a mercenary right there. His armor, you can tell by the armor. Where's their reinforcements? Right there. All right, let's get my horse back. I can't see over there to get my horse back. Come on, horse archers, come back. All right, infantry, move back here just a tad. Face that direction. Face that direction. Turn, turn, turn. 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 There you go. All right, take him out. Archer, step to your right. Turn into him. Rotate, rotate, rotate. There you go. Let them have it. All right, horses, get back involved. Fire. Infantry. Archers, face that direction. Infantry, face that direction. Step forward. I'm just more managing this battle instead of participating in it.
Archers, listen up!
All right, horse on their archers. All right, everybody charge.
Engage the enemy!
All right, it's a full-fledged rout. Oh, there you go. Yes, we did. Okay, so I lost 4 all infantry. Look, those champions, 295. The wildlings only 163. I'm telling you, ranged. That's why these days Air Force wins the wars. Okay, ranged. It's all about ranged. Prisoner. Everybody's going to be prisoner regardless. 27 upgrades. And 2 looters. Again, I'll have to... The reason I take them all, even though I know I can't, is I want the... Instead of going through and picking out the ones I want, once I put them in my possession and then get rid of them, the ones that I want, the ones that I have locked will stay in there, and I don't have to go through one at a time. Who got... Ashley. Sherry, we want you to be braced. Excuse me. You are awful. How old are you? You look awful young. Are you still 18, 19? And we want Swift Strike, always. All right. $20. All right. I guess you got a baby face. All right, now let's get rid of the ones that I can't hold. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Now we'll go to rotate. That's 2 armies back to back. That should help break them. They already want they already want peace. Who we got here? Mike Infantry's reached 16. Okay, infantry. So he's already good in vigor and endurance, it looks like. Find his own way will give him athletics. And that's probably the way we're going to do that. We'll give him the athletics. And so we'll participate in a pilgrimage. But competes in tournaments will give him polearm. You know what? Yeah, let's give him polearm. No, I don't want him to ride a... I think we'll... This will give him horse. He don't need horse. Well, honest work will give him smithing, which means he can... I'll give him that just so that he can also make some good steel if we need to. I don't necessarily want to max out his athletics right in this stage because if we get other opportunities, we may not be able to take advantage of them because you only have 5. All right, let's see if there's anybody that became recruitable on that short trip from that's non-Battanian, and there are not. So let's ransom everybody but these guys. And I probably may not... Let's see if I have room to put them in the dungeon. Yes. Okay. Anybody to recruit? Yep. So you in the garrison. And we're not going to have very much money at all since we just took all their money not very long ago. $48. It says Lorley, but it's not that good. 32, we've already got these 2 locked. 1823. Let me try the new guys. 1823 is not bad. Okay, Tommy can use that. Yep, definitely. That's a straight upgrade on both top and bottom. We got to get him some decent armor. There won't be any here because the prosperity of the town is entirely too low. Yeah, I can just look at that and tell that's not good armor. Okay. What else we got? I don't want to go 32. All right, let's check the next Marcus. Well, I will go 32 with you because you're only at 29. And I believe I just gave you this 29 just a little while ago. Stop hitting the wrong button, Joe. Doggone it. Why do I do that? I think everybody's good based on what we have. I got to give you this again. And this again. And then we'll lock that in. Okay. Now we'll trade. 19,000, you can take that. And a couple more. 709. 707. And we are looking at... Sheila is the medic. How are we looking overall? Really good. All right, as we travel... Let me put it back to Rogan. because I need to run up again to Rimtol. Even if I just get recruits, that's fine. Oh, Gerseg. You know what? Let's head back to Gersegas. We'll stop at Carfinian. Grab all of these people. See if we can help these. This goes to 114. We already know that, so we'll just give all of that to you. Did that leave me any more? Yes. And then Oana. We'll give all of that to you. Okay, what is this? This is Southern Empire wants to make peace. Let's first see if we can bust this army. Which means I'm going to go back to Sheila. Oh, Gavin's going to take care of him. Yes, he is. So let's hit here. We'll go ahead and... No. We'll keep going to Rimtoil. Way to go, Gavin. Now, we've got to get up here and back up. Well, I think Ragged might be under attack right now. I don't think we can get there in time. Nobody for me. We're going to go up through Sianon. This time... Okay, so they got Varcheg. Apparently he was not attacked. Owner of Varcheg. It's going to be Gavin if I can give it to him, yeah. Again, he doesn't suffer the -3 because he is Sturgeon. Make peace with Southern Empire. 8 hours. We're going to wait. All right, wait. We're going to take this one. Because always what they offer under the table is better than what you get just straight up through the AI, the standard procedure, I should say. I'm going to give you all of these archers. There you go. Because I really only want 200. So you can have all of them. Let me move this guy up here. And let's continue on to Sianon. All right, this 8 hours, we'll go ahead and take this offer. They will pay us 3090. We'll accept. That's definitely not what we would have gotten if we've taken the normal mandatory offer there. Let me jump into here. Melodare, reach the age of 2. I'll take you. Well, I'll take everybody. Yeah, they've got excess food, so actually it doesn't matter because these are not. If they stuff, that's. I think you're full. Doesn't matter because these are not my kids. Since we. Oh, you're full. You're 1, 2. Oh, I maybe shouldn't have taken those troops. No, you can take 6. So 3. Ooh, that'll be fine. All right, Atacania. We got to get back to Atacania. You can take 2 more, right? 3 more. Well, let's just give you these. That way all of you are absolutely topped off. And at one time, I was keeping 75 horses. I didn't realize I'd lost so many horses. But that's all right. Let's trade. And I think we was able to... Nope, we'll sell that. They've got 66. Let me lock that in. I don't know if we're going to have enough... That's not bad right there. Let's lock that in. Ooh, no, we got 100K worth of product here. So I'll do it. Did this one stay locked? No, it didn't. Let's lock that back. I'll do this manually. It's not like we're hurting for income. 9.2 million dinars. Let's buy some. Oopsie daisy. I'll buy your dates and your beer. And that'll put us back into the positive. So 1,000. 97 exactly. All right. Boom. Now here's, I think that Gavin, he's 534. He should be able to win this. We're going to head in this direction either way. Who's got my kids, by the way? Ragged still. And they're down to less than 50%. Where's Ragged? Right here. You're going to Battania. Lauren is going to Vartreg. Okay, so they just had a little battle. All right, so they're at Mazda. They're being attacked right here. And they won the battle, I guess, because they're moving again. They're chasing. Ragged is chasing someone. What have we got here? Osvin, yeah, you can go, buddy. Cranarog. I really want to give it to Gavin. What else do you guys own? You're going to wind up owning all of... And you are absolutely rich. What about you? You're rich. And you only own castles. And Ragged, you're doing... You know what, Ragged? You're only average. Let's give that to you. We'll go against the grain a little bit here. Ragged has been leading an army for a long time. Let's reward him for that. Gavin, you changed your mind. You were going to Battania and then you changed your mind. We won't make it in time. Although they haven't started the battle. It's only level 1. Oh, you... All right, buddy. Still says Mechalavia, but you're heading to Battania, which is fine with me. I just wish Tellworlds could program it to update properly. He feels like he can win the battle because he jumped right in. All right, Melodor is reach edge 2. Endurance and Vigor is always good to go with, regardless of what you're going to make them. He's going to win that. Let's look around what we got. Ragged, where are you going? Epicrotia, yeah. I kind of sort of want to go for Zionica. But the problem is Jalmary's and Amatetes being in between them. I don't want us to have this so far extended away from our front lines. Let's head up and back him up at Epicrotia. Although I'm going to wait here because he's going to be pretty small once he's done. Let him recover a little bit and cover his back. Okay, he should be good to go now. Let's head back up. And this will... By the time... Let's go to Uthelum. Because I do need to recruit a little bit. 2 more troops. 2 more infantry. You know what? I could take a horse. I'll take a horse if one's available. Charlie, infantry leader. What about Rogan? Rogan just came... All right, we got 16 years probably before this guy's ready. Nah, he looks like he's about 5 or 6. I don't know for sure. All right, infantry leader. So all we want him to do is never tire out. Excuse me. I'm going to go with always hits his mark and fighting mock battles because that'll give him the one-handed. We'll get the athletics up later. Rather get that. These are Battanian infantry, so they all have a javelin. So that's important because that's a lot of their power. Just like the archers are a lot of the power of our army. Samantha, nope, not marrying my female off. I guess you're just not going. All right, you all guys broke up. And I do want to get you stuffed again. Idris, Mitch, Samantha, and Utrecht. Which means I can drop you guys. You're full, and you can go do some damage. But I want to get my guys topped off again with troops. And I'll top myself off with these 2. And in fact, I'll wait just until they get here. And then we'll give them these. Okay, let's take all of... Well, they did. They took some of them. I will even take that wood. All right, 13 ranged. I can give you 7 troops. There we go. Let's go over here and get some more. They're going to be short on archers big time. Because, you know, the AI loves to get rid of their archers. I've shown that time and time again. Let's go to Flintog. All right, Brannick. What are you going to do, buddy? Let's see what the situation is here. Sturgia, we would receive 660, but there is no interest. In Western Empire, we would pay them. Of course, there's no interest. Yeah, we might go get Zionica. Rick the Archer. All right, so for an archer, a steady hand, because that gives him control. And we don't have... There's nothing here I can give him that's going to be useful to him. So we'll just give him polearm. Didn't have much choice there. 18, yeah, we'll take that wood. Because I did use a lot of wood trying to get those legendary two-handers. Just couldn't do it. It was just too difficult. Like I said, I tried 4 to 6 times. I don't remember exactly how many, but I went through the entire process and just couldn't get them. And John Mary's attacked. I needed to leave because we were being sieged on several fronts at the time. We're going to go over to Pendrake. We're going to keep feeding him archers until he gets at least 40. Although he doesn't have a whole lot of... You know what I could do? Hold on. Let's wait here. All right. $59, $32, $52, and $63. Let's look at Utrecht.
Peace.
Utrecht might have some horses for me, and we can do a little trading here. All right, so I did want to have 75 horses. So there's 75 horses. And then I can give you that. And they're still, after all this time, they're still showing her as a mounted archer. When she is not a mounted archer, she doesn't even have a bow. I just wish Tellworlds could fix, do things properly. Atacani is being attacked again. We're way out of position. Is Brannick going down there? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Either way, we need a lot more archers. I am going to jump in here in case they need food, though. Manny can come and join us. He's the heir, apparently. So let's have him come and join us. And we can fix his clothing. All right, yeah, you needed prisoners. Hopefully you bought food if you needed it also. And pretty sure we got some stuff to sell. They can take it all. Nope, it can all go. There we go. 66K, sell all that. Recruit these troops. I'll give some to you. There we go. And 1 archer. Now, let's see what we can drop in. I don't know why I can never remember this. Wood, silk, and clay. No, hides. Hides. We have 1 silk. I don't want to put any wood in there, but I'll give all these hides. There we go. Yep. Let's go to Aster. Manny joined my party. Very good, Manny. Let's see what you look like. Yeah, we don't... Well, you can get some writing experience, but I definitely... You know what? You can even get some bow experience. There, we can get rid of that doggone dress. Alright, that'll do you. I'll get you some better arrows. I don't want to give you mine. But for now, you can get a little skill on all of this. All right, that's good enough for now. I don't think you can ride any other horse, just the one you came with. Yeah. So we need to get you a little bit of horse skill. Your armor's not bad, but it's not horse armor. I mean, it is horse armor, but I don't like the arm armor being so low. Let's put it that way. Not what I consider the horse armor. Probably a better way to say it. We'll put you right up here. Yep, right there. You're the... That's fine. And let's head over to Tormalina and Druamore. All right, I've already got Manny. I don't need that anymore. Got a lot of archers to get. Probably 150 archers. And also, before I forget, Manny the Heir. All right, so we've already got a quartermaster, which is Pete. Do I have another quartermaster coming up? Pete, how old are you? You're 25. Manny's 18. I'm going to need another quartermaster down the road. Melodier is going to be a quartermaster. And we're going to call him... I like to use the same letter. Like, I want his name to start with M. But I don't think of any good names right now that start with M that I haven't already used. Have I used Mike? Yeah, Mike's there, and Matt, and Manny, and Marcus. And Mitch. Mike, Matt, Manny, Marcus, and Mitch. What else starts with M that I like? I don't know, so we're just going to call you Bobby. I don't think I have a Bobby. Or Bob, for that matter. Okay. And that means we're going to make Braden Benny. And I want Bobby... I should have did this. Bobby the quartermaster. And Benny is way down the list. So what will we need? Probably Manny is now 18 and Benny is still a 2 years old. So it'll be 16 years minimum. Yeah, I don't think it would hurt to have... What about... How old is our youngest scout? Liza right now is the scout. Do I have another scout? Just her, and she's 20. How old is... Archie? Archie's 26. So in 18 years... Yeah, it might... maybe I need another archer. We got a crafter coming up right there. Rick's yeah, okay, Rick's gonna be an archer. Engineer, we've got an engineer and we've got a new medic coming up, and we've got 2 cavalry captains and an infantry leader. Infantry, Benny. I don't think it would hurt. Again, you're 18. I think for now, I'm just going to make Benny infantry. No, you know what? Let's make him a party leader. Party leader. Benny party leader. There we go. All right. Let's press on. Have you gotten to 40 yet? You're at 37. But you do need infantry, but we'll fill you out later. 38, 39, 40. I want to get them all to at least 40. And then we'll start looking at the type of troops they have, because if they have 40 but 20 of them are militia or something like that, then that's no good. Ideally, they're all Battanian. We'll see what else is happening on the map if I need to go anywhere to put out a fire. Pardon my accent. Never mind. You know what I mean. Fire. That's wrong, because 472, they're showing that whatever we just got. I wasn't even paying attention. What was it we just got? Epicratia. Excellent. Excellent. All right, let's head down to... Well, we're going to run by Tormalina again, and then Aster, and then go down here to this section that we haven't hit yet. All right, again, Gavin, I want this to go to Togar. Oh, no, that was wrong of me. I screwed the pooch on that one. My mistake. That's all right. I don't know why I was thinking Varcheg when I said Epicrotia. Did I buy the... I guess I did, or there wasn't any. All right, we're going to hit Aster again. I got to get these archers up. Who's costing me money? We can go from there and recruit also. Charis and Sargo. Again, front line. I want them to stay stacked to the gills. Usank, definitely front line, and Talaville front line. Okay. Usank's here. Sargo and Charis and Talaville. That's definitely front line from the Azarai. So we'll just leave them stocked. And then Imlag. How are you guys doing over here? They just took something. They just took out Akania. And that is the Western Empire. Do I need grapes? I probably do after that marathon. I got over 300. We'll let it go. I know, as I said earlier, during that marathon crafting session, I will have eaten a lot of food because I didn't buy any, and we just sat there letting time pass. 4,000 a day. And it's not from any combat because we haven't done any in quite some time. I'm slowly but surely getting there. They just got Mazhadan. Sturgeons, of course, they capture something and they want peace. I think there might still be 0 interest in peace, though. Let's look. 34% interest and 0 with them. Although it would not be a problem, I think, if we declared peace with them, let them have Mazhadan Castle, and then we go take out the Western Empire. Just go ahead and remove them. Or at least get Zionica. You got 41. So you can have... Oh, I got one too many horses. There we go. I only want 75 horse. 22 and 25, yeah. And I do not need grapes. We'll just take the butter. Mingus. Where you going, Mingus? Carfinian. Eddie enters each stage of 5. He's 5. We won't never tires out. We can give him always hits his mark, which is what I think I'm going to do. And then fighting mock battles, same as I did earlier. For the other fella. All right, you need a minimum of 9 more troops. So we'll give you all of them. And start all over again. Still need more archers. I think I will, if once we get filled up, all 4 of them filled up, and we're still only at war with the Western Empire, I think I will release them. And see if the AI can take out the Western Empire. I'll set them to, I forget what the actual wording, but offensive, full offensive, just on the Western Empire. All right, we're going to come all the way over here to Clegg and Rimto. Since they're the first ones we hit, they should have the highest tier recruits available now. They just won a battle there. Brannick, it looks like. Owner of Mekalovia can be... Well... I can't believe... I didn't mean to give Gavin Epicratia. Ursegas. You don't have anything even near there. Yeah, you definitely... You know what? Doggone it. I'm going to give it to Lucian because... If I have a chance, I'll give him also Epicratia. I'd rather give it to Lauren because Lauren is the only empire that we have, the only clan we have that's empire. But they're probably sitting good. He's average. With Legata and Ortesia, he should be better than average as long as we can keep the Azrai off of him. And that's a long distance away from Epicrotea. But he's the only Empire clan we have. And, you know, I could run around recruiting, but it's just so tedious. While I'm doing that, I'm not accomplishing anything else. Are you going to get to 40? I don't think you're going to get to 40 with these two. We're going to have to go over here to Thelum and Ciordas. Let's do it. Maybe I can get some more cheap wood. How much wood do I have now? 179. I don't have any wood or charcoal in storage, so that's not a lot of wood. I'm going to need more. Who's coming up next? We still got to get some decent armor for these guys. Matt will be this year. Mike will be next year. 2 years from now. Mechlovia is being attacked again. 4 more archers. And some wood. I always like to get wood. Here we go. We got... I think... do I run over to Mechlovia? We're so close. Yeah. I'm going to do it. Because he is sieging the castle, so he's not going to break off. Even though we're not full, not even close to being full, I'm going to run over here if I can make it. This is probably the sturgeons. It is the sturgeons. And who's this? Gavin, of course. Oh, you made a mistake there, didn't you, buddy? You made a mistake. He broke off the siege to run after Gavin, but he was coming towards me. Gavin baited him towards us. You see what Gavin did? Gavin moved in there. He's a small party. They broke the siege, started running after Gavin, and Gavin started running back towards us. Very good, my friend. Very good.
Hear me!
All right, I'm familiar with this battlefield. Let's get right up here, see what they do, but we want to block this. I suspect they will halt. But we want to get over here as quickly as possible. They're still quite a ways. We're just going to go ahead and cross. We want everybody across.
Onwards! Everyone, move!
They're not... Come on. They've only got 8 horse archers. Although my horse has no armor. So I only got a saddle. So if they take out my horse, I'll be stranded out here. Oh, he juked when I thought he was going to jive. All right, let's go ahead and march in on them here. Ah! I'm just gonna waste them all, aren't I? Yep. Pick them up. We got 2 right here. Okay, we got Uruk out of the way. I'll have you. And you. No, I don't want you. I want you. Well, I guess I do want you. I'll take this one. It's the 18th one. You guys got a really weird block formation going on there. I don't like it. Spread out. Like that. Archers come over here. Horse over here. Other horse over there. See, this is the AI really gets screwed on this map because they always leave their horse on the other side of the river. And that one right there never goes down and crosses the bridge down there. This one will sometimes cross and come in from the right.
Soldiers!
All right, we want you to go a little further, horse. Come on.
Onward!
Archers, come over here. Infantry, come over here in this little gully and face this direction.
Towards the enemy! Riders! Charge!
All right, they're going to turn and stay in a shield wall, it looks like. They might even back across the bridge. I've had the AI do that before. All right, get out of the way, horse. Infantry, or archers, come a little closer. Also, spread out. All right, horse, come back. Come back, horse. Archers, let loose. Their archers are across the river also. Horseman, can you come over here? Do like just like that. Who are you calling a pig? All right, javelin throwers. Loose them if you got them. Horse archers, come over here. Stand right there. We got a few axes going out there also. All right, stop. I saw you, buddy, trying to hit me from over there. Let the archers do their thing. Even if we're not taking any out, we're weakening the shields. Every hit weakens their shield. And we got plenty of ammo. No reason to rush it. He's going out to get an axe or something. What are you picking up, buddy? There's a lot of axes right here. He might be picking up javelins. Yeah, it looks like those axes are just short. All right, now I'll throw them. Horse, get involved. Horse, get involved. Oh, I knew I was going to hit my own horse. Doggone it. All right, horse archers, do your own thing. Come on, get in there. All right, they're running. Charge across the board. Get as many as we can before the reinforcements arrive. And I want to be careful. I don't want to be caught between 3 or 4 of these sturgeons. That would not end well for me. I have a healthy respect for them because of their armor they wear and those big shields. All right, we're just going to let it go. Hey, Cole. Oh, that guy's a sturgeon. I almost hit him, even though he's my guy. I just saw sturgeon armor. Wanted to swing. Come on. Wear a helmet, girl. She just hit me big time right on the head, but it only did 3 damage. why I don't like fighting in these tight situations. I can't move. All I can do is swing my sword overhead. Archers? I can't even see to position my archers off to the side where they can take out some of these. Maybe I can see this side. Archers, come here. Right there. And take some of them out blocking us. I don't even think they can shoot. Who are you? Just an Imperial Cataphract. Your horse is blocking me from hitting. The day is lost. Run so we can get off this doggone bridge. Archers, you really... Thank you for finally firing. Thin them out so we can get across. We can get across and behind them. It'll be very dangerous, but at least we'll be through. All right, now everybody, if I can get through, you can get through. Woo! I grabbed that horse. Go, go, go. Ah! Woo! Just by running into him, I think I slowed him up enough that I caught him. .473 knocked the other guy down. Is that it? There we go. All right, we only lost 5 in that chaos. I personally only lost 5 in that chaos. Corinne got only 1. I don't know what the archers are doing there. Although those big shields... Hey, Gavin. Those big shields probably had something to do with it.
You... Enough.
Stop.
7 prisoners, 26 upgrades. No troops. But I do have my kids back with me, so I can parcel out the prisoners. We got 3 upgrades for the troops here, for the nobles. Ashley, we want you to be a shield bearer. And Xana, we want swift strike. And I can give you... You're really looking good on everything. I could go to... We'll go there. And throwing, we want Hunter. Manny, the heir. You're with us, and I forgot to do this, didn't I? Yep. Okay, let me lock in what I've done. There you are, right there. Okay. Since you're going to be the heir, it's hard. See, when you start breaking apart the skill set, he doesn't need the same skill set I need because he's got a quartermaster, so he doesn't need big steward. He's got a medic, he doesn't need big medicine. He's got an engineer, and he's got an infantry leader. So he just needs stuff, managerial type stuff. We will want him to have big steward, though, just so his party is larger, you see. So we'll go with 7 on steward until he's able to get his skill set up. 6 on that. And I am going to want the leadership right here, the talent magnet. So let's go to, I think I need at least 6 for that to get talent magnet. Let's go ahead and top that off while I'm thinking about it. He doesn't have to, he only needs a little bit in medicine for his own personal use. But steward, we want his own personal party to be as big as possible. And we want him to have some ability to craft. And we definitely want him to be able to toss javelins. So we'll just do it this way. And this is kind of a weird setup, but for now, this is what we're going to do. So let's go with throwing 5, one-handed 5, athletics 5. Because I'm still going to be infantry. And then we want to have a little bit of charm. We've got a little bit. We want engineering. Well, we're going to have an engineer. This is difficult when you break them apart. We'll take a little bit of this. And I want some bow skill, obviously, and two-hander. And then we'll let that see where that leads us in the future. Let's just see if there's any Battanians. There aren't any. So we will top you off. I'm desperate for Battanian prisoners. Again, there aren't any. And I know we're still probably only at 70%. We need to go do a lot more recruiting, which we will do. Is that it? There we go. All right, now I don't want to jump in this castle. I want to go back to Epicratia. We'll do that. We'll go by this in case they want to recruit anybody. See, if I jump into Epicratia, there's a good chance they just wind up giving all those archers that I just recruited. They might throw them in there, and I don't want that. Let us trade. They've only got 34. Not a lot. Probably wasn't any decent armor. Yeah, it's all garbage. Which means it's not going to cost a lot. It's above 550, so I will hold on to that for now. Okay, let us leave. Who didn't get at least 40? Everybody's got at least 40 archers. So let's do some recruiting. Let me look at the map here. Brannick is 591 in combat right now? No. Okay. He just got Macedon. $19 wood for 100. Yep, I'll take that. Let's run up to. We'll go right at. Mingus is 1288. Where are you going? Mekalovia to defend. What do you mean? You're not going to Mekalovia to defend. There's nobody attacking Mekalovia. Okay, I'm going to head back in this direction. Well, I'd like to give it to Gavin. I'm gonna give it to Gavin. At some point, I've got to give Epicratia to someone else. Try to get back away from the front lines so that we can recruit some troops that are a little higher tier. Go ahead. We'll stop at Rimtoil and then Montos and Legata in case they need to buy some food. Mazadon? Brannick should be... Yeah, Brannick's going for that. And you're going to get Atacania back, alright? I need 2 horses. I could use 2 horses. I don't know that I need them. I can take them from you.
I'm your...
1, 2. All right. Now the rest just infantry. And I'll go ahead and take that wildling and that guy and that guy. Okay. You know what? Scratch that. I'll take these recruits because I can make them the troops that I want, and you can have the wildlings. There we go. $1257. Come on, Brannick. You're 662. Will it be enough? Let's see if he engages. Take that wood. He did engage, so he does believe he can win. Prime... Yeah, you should be okay there. We just got to get a lot of troops. Probably should run over. You know what? Let's run over here because I know that nobody's recruiting back in Richardville, which is all of Valandia. All right, so we won that battle. We got Atacania back. And we'll just give it to him. All right, straight to Sargo. Because not only... Where is he at? Manny's got I got to make Manny a sword. As well as a proper spear. If he's going to be on horseback for a little while. Get him a little horse skill, little bow skill, and he will get one-handed also. All right, they took all the recruits. Let's look at the town. Town is doing good. We're always going to be out of food because of the prosperity. But we're over 1,000. We'll switch to housing and see if that helps. Go to the keep, look at the garrison, see what high tier troops you have. Really nothing for me. No infantry. Not even a horse. All right, but we should be able to recruit. Since I own all of this, and no one's been recruiting from here to my knowledge, we haven't been fighting back here, so no reason really to recruit. We should be able to get a lot more recruits quicker here. Also, I may need some olives. Yeah, I need some olives. So when we have an opportunity to buy olives, like right now, I will buy some olives. Troops a troop for right now. 91 olives, very good. Let's get another 100. Well, 73. You topped yourself off. You got quite a ways to go. We'll jump into Jacqueline, see what they have available. I also checked their garrison. We'll do that first. Not dungeon. Garrison. They got... I'll take the one... Swap you out for him. And that's it. No... There's a whole lot of archers here, though. We'll let it be. It's not like we're hurting for money. And then we'll recruit all of these guys. Nope. I was wondering why that's paused. Okay, you're topped off. You still got about... We'll go to Chorn... no, we'll go to Galen. We'll stop here and buy these... Another 64 olives. All right, Galen should finish. We should be able to top off at Galen. I'll look at the garrison first. I don't imagine they'll have a lot, but we'll see. No infantry for me to swap out. Okay. How many do you need? 12, probably. No, you're topped off. Is everybody topped off? Yep, we're good to go. Let's see what's available, though. I'll take you and you. And you. We'll look at the town. You're doing housing, and we're still plus food, so that's good. We'll jump out. Since you were the last guy topped off, you should have the most volunteers. So let's give you all these guys. Now let's look for any militia. Which we don't want. And then we'll take... I'll take you guys. There we go. Then we'll go back through the list. Go back to Samantha. You do not have any militia, so you're good.
Peace.
You do not have any militia either. And Idris.
I'm yours.
Not too keen on those archers there, but it'll be all right. He doesn't have any militia. Okay. Let me check this. I will put the spearmen in there. And then drop this guy. Get my 3 upgrades. And then we're going to head east. I'm going to come to about right here. And then release these guys as long as nothing else has happened. And then I'm going to go on a tour. I've got to get some better armor. I realize that I think I'll stop in Sargo first and make those weapons for Manny, and maybe someone else. I'll look. I can't rightly remember right now if I needed another one, but I know I do need Manny. I think as soon as I release these guys, they will get... Let's go ahead and do it. Well, let's get a little further because I don't want to slow them. I'll wait till I get to Sargo because I will be awfully slow with the herding penalty. So we'll just go right here and then release them. See if someone creates an army right off the bat with them. All right, let's see what we need. And just by looking at the emblem, I can tell if it is a legendary because all the legendaries look exactly the same. See, that's different right there. So that's Manny. All right. We're already back to the front again. Okay, so I just need the one. There it is. And we need to get him a decent, what I would consider a better spear. And I'm going to give him... Oh, wait. Go into the keep. Open stash. I know I've got the 75 horse armor in there. Where are you at, Manny? Right there. So we'll give you... Although, let me think about this for a minute. Yeah, I do want you to get in... Yeah, I'm going to give him the 75. What I was thinking about is that will slow him down greatly because the increased weight of the armor weighs 135. And this only weighs 82. But I want him to be slowed down. I want him to also get some hand-to-hand combat. So let's see what we got here. You got an excellent helmet, by the way, buddy. You came by default with that, or I gave it to you. I can't remember. I must have given it to you. And we're going to give you the 32 boots, because you will be hitting the feet being on a horse. And you've already got the noble bow. You can't use it, but since you came with it, do I have any legendary... Let's give you the stacked bodkin arrows. That way, we won't give you 2 of them because we want you to get one-handed. We want you to get a little spear work. We want you to get a little bow work. So we'll just give you one of these. And chances are you're going to be in charge. You know what? Let's give you a decreased range accuracy penalty. As a moving target, yep, I think that's what you need to have. Since you're going to be riding around and shooting, we'll give you decreased range accuracy penalty. Although I almost want to give you the marksman's flag. Increased range damage. But you know what? You got to hit them first. So we'll leave it there. And let's take out, while we're here in the stash, let's take out what we'll need to make you better sword and a better spear. And at the same time, I can get you some upgrades. We'll start with the one-handed sword. And start with the 95. Is it the Western? I think it's just the Ridge, not Western Ridged. Let's see. That gives 91 and 93. This gives 91 and 93, but it weighs more. I'm pretty sure it's going to be that Western, or that ridged Western Guard. That's what memory says anyway, but since we know how my memory is, I'm going to check. All right, that's what it is. We want that one. And this one we want the jeweled right here, I think. This gives us 91 and 93 at 137. '91 and 94. More reach. It weighs 0.10 higher though, and the handling is less. Yeah, we're gonna still stick with that one. To me, the handling is important. All right, we'll just stick with that one because I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And this is gonna be the turquoise. This one right here, turquoise pommel. Sometimes my memory does work. All right, let's see if we can get a legendary on the first pass. Nope. All right, that's okay. Where are you, Manny? Right here. Let's see if we can get you some skill points. Where's this Masterworks? That'll give the most increases. Oh, I just need, okay. We'll get that last Masterwork in. I must have went right by it. There it is. Okay. All right, so you got up to 68. Let's go ahead and give you your perks. And for you, I'll go with Curious Smelter, because we're going to have you be a crafter. Now, we will make, who's got the lowest? 117. It's like Sherry. I looked at, I remember in a previous video, I looked at Ashley. Ashley cannot get any more points. Where are you at, Ashley? If memory serves, Ashley, yeah, she doesn't have a whole lot of room to grow. All right, there's my 2-hour mark. I'm just going to work on this, and I'm going to get him a legendary sword and a legendary spear, which, you know what? I had one made and in storage a couple, so I must have used them. All right, anyway, that's all I'm going to do. And then next one, we'll see where I pick up. Adios.